I think for the last few years, everything's just been about, growing current customers and growing relationships and growing business to business. And then, as you know, in March 2020, that all went away in the blink of an eye. So it really became, let's forget about everything we've been doing. Let's not even try to do that anymore. And we have to come up with completely new ideas as if, the time's ticking. We have 9 months to create a new company and get it off the ground because our old company's just not going to work anymore.
That's quite a pivot.
Yeah. It was tough. We always joke around that it wasn't really an option more than a matter of circumstance. So like literally we were clearing out coffee equipment and clearing out branding. I forget the building. What's the Bellevue?
Okay.
The health department was there. Everyone was cleaning out. It was a very weird time. They literally are like shutting the lights off in the gym in the middle of the day, telling people they need to leave. Any equipment you don't take will be locked up for the next like 6 months. And we all kind of regrouped the next morning at our facility, and there were no phone calls. There were no text. It was just quiet and we didn't know what to do. And the only thing really that was around us was a computer printer. So we said, all right, like we need to put down on paper that we're still around. We didn't really have an idea. So the idea we came up with was let's just print on a piece of paper that we're still here. We didn't go out of business. And if you order coffee from us, we'll bring it to you tomorrow. And that's how we just started in Port Richmond. And then that letter has now expanded to every single home in Philadelphia in a year's time.
Wow, it's a quick ramp up. Obel, how did you experience the lockdown? Did you have to make pivots as well? What was the change for you in your day to day?
Yeah, absolutely. So we were mostly, 95% of our business was wholesale pre-COVID, and we had just launched our website at the end of January, early February, and that's really where our focus shifted to. Going from a wholesale company to a direct-to-consumer company. And that's what has kept us alive.
Yeah.
So with the shutdowns of 95% of our business being the restaurants and cafes, and now going to direct-to-consumer, that was a new revenue stream that we had to open up, and that kept us alive.
I think a lot of like Obel's changes with that is he went from, so he's the head of our branding. So he went from trying to figure out like how to help a customer brand out their store from like welcome signs to new menu boards to then backing away from that. I don't think he's worked on that all year to more, how can we brand our bag, with a celebrity? How can we brand our bag with a new bourbon? And how can we let the consumer in Philadelphia know like we're doing this for you and we're designing it for you. And we're going to deliver it to you tomorrow. So I think like all of Obel's workload has transitioned into like how to get right into the consumer's mind on a weekly basis with our branding.
Instead of extending our brand to our wholesale partners, it was how are we going to extend ourselves directly to the customers and enhance our brand directly instead of through our wholesale partners.